Hello, everyone. So, a question I get asked a lot is, what the F is a chakra? So, I'm going to attempt to answer that very briefly here. So, like most kids in the 1980s, 90s, I never heard the word chakra outside of the context of like a video game, a Far Eastern magical power. And quite frankly, whenever I heard anyone use the word chakra, it was very rare in a real life conversation. I thought they were kind of nuts. And so I went on to get the traditional Western education, heavy on math and physics, culminating in a master's degree in nuclear engineering. So I got that very Western view of the world. And then the divinity bug hit and the awakening started. And then you begin to sense everything, how it is, outside of the biases of your ego. And then those weird people who were talking about chakras, most of them were smoking a lot of pot, be honest, but they make a little bit of sense. So here we got the map of the vibrational map of the universe. First density, second density, third density, fourth density, fifth density, sixth density. That's from the raw material. And as you go up this map, the quantum vibration, whatever word you want to use, increases up to infinity, up to God. The human experience occurs mostly in the third density. And what the chakras really are, in my view, I don't picture them as energy centers in the body. It's just the part of the human that's that's inhabiting a part of this third density. And there's chakras above that, and there's chakras below that. But and there's a little bit of talk of them. I haven't looked into it, but I kind of know they're there. So it also corresponds, if you've read the work of Dr. David Hawkins, he had a scale of consciousness, that it kind of briefly goes with the chakra system. So when someone refers to root chakra, they're experiencing this band of frequency, kind of like a radio station. Sacral radio station, solar plexus radio station, heart chakra radio station, throat. So very linear, very Western. So all that the chakras are a vibrational band. And all across this map, kind of different things go on. So for example, like pets, particularly dogs, cats, and horses, they're kind of in that nether region between the second density and third density. They're evolving into the third density. So we love them. They're very loving. They're very wonderful to have around. But you really can't talk like science and heavy logic with them. That really comes up in this area. So, matter of fact, when we talk to our pets, my girlfriend and I noticed we kind of have like this fancy talk with them. Hey, buddy, want a piece of chicken? Want a piece of chicken? Yeah, here, go, boy. You know, because they're not interested in what we're talking about. We're talking about politics or logic or philosophy, but we still like to interact with them and chicken. We like to hug them. So we come down to that for frequency to interact with them, and our voice actually changes as a result. So just frequency bands. So if you're a Westerner, that will probably make a little bit more sense. So this is the whole radio station vibration. Root chakra is kind of a radio station. Sacral is a radio station, and there's a million sub vibrations in there. So hope this kind of maybe change your view a little. Hope you have a wonderful day. God bless.